My name is Pressure Bus Pipe, reggae artist, songwriter, born and raised in St. Thomas, US Virgin Islands. As a young man, I was in Little League, At the same time, while I was playing baseball, I was into the musical in school. I was playing trumpet from a very young age, from at least, I think I was 8 or 9 years old when I first started to play the trumpet. When I got to 6th grade, I started playing steel pan with the Rising Stars. So my life started to become more musical. It started to become more like patterning out for what it's supposed to be. So I enjoy playing the steel pan with the Rising Stars, and while playing with the Rising Stars, I learned to play the drums. I would always be drumming. When we have break and thing, instructors then would run me, but yet still I would always find the drum set again. And shortly after I really started to take it serious, drumming, and it was that time when I was in the 9th grade. I had to decide if it's music I really want to do or if it's sports, playing baseball. And my heart was with music, but it was like a fighting force between trying to do music and staying focused in school with academics and stuff like that. And I couldn't get it together. It just wasn't working out. So my mother sent me away to live with my uncle because she felt I would stay more focused with my academics. I decided to start writing music. I decided to start furthering in my vocals and singing and seeing how that go. So I would go to school, and they always would have this little rap battle in school where you have some of the man them will come and start rapping contests and things. So one time I jump in the rap battle, right, and I sing like a Sean Paul song. Cause me ain't no lyrics at the time, And I sing this Sean Paul tune, and nobody in the school know who Sean Paul is at the time because the whole school is just straight American, and my accent alone coming from the Virgin Islands, it make me a popular person in the school. So when I bust out that Sean Paul tune, the place went mad. Everybody thought it was my song. And I say, something? Everybody start coming to me and be like, yo, you need to come with us. We're trying to get you in the studio, bro. We got this little studio down in the projects, man. We could go down there, record. I was like, look, my uncle ain't gonna let me go. You know what I mean? And so I decided, say, listen, I gotta start writing my own lyrics, man. Because if they like how I singing somebody else's thing, I need to start writing my own lyrics fast. So, and I started to. And I would ask my uncle, I would be like, listen, I could go down in the projects and record my song. He'll be like, no, sir, when them grades come up, then we're going to talk about that. So, of course, I had to get that together. And when I did, I went back to him and he was like, all right, I'm going to give you a chance. So they put it on a little CD. My uncle was like, all right, you're singing good. I like what I'm hearing. So I sent the little demo back to St. Thomas and back to one of my friends, them, Rafael Jaciano, right? And I sent it back to him and he was like, listen, man, I doing my thing down here. You need to come back home so we could join up and do our thing. And I sent it to a couple other friends of mine who come from the community as mine, and they were like, listen, yeah, my boy, you're singing nasty, you're singing wicked, right? So I say, all right, I'm going to take this here serious. My mother will call, I'd be like, mommy, I need to come home. I don't want to be up here no more. Just begging my mother to bring me back home. But of course, my grades were doing better and it was showing. So she allowed me to come back home and finish and graduate at Charlotte Amali. So when I came back home and I linked up with Rafael Jaciano, it was like, yeah, my boy. So now me and Rafi, we start opening for talent shows. We were doing introduction night, sophomore show. We even did Star Fest. We had linked up with Nayora, who were out of school. But Kimby and Icarus was still going to Nazareth. And we link up with them, man. And it was like, wow, these men singing good music, like how we singing good music. We need to join forces, man. And Rafael just said, listen, we're going to call ourselves the Star Lion family. And after that, I decided I wanted to start work on some solo projects. So I linked up with Dean Pan over in St. Croix. So when I linked with him, he was interested in trying to work with me too. So we decided we're going to put out an album, and that first album was called The Pressure Is On. And that album got a lot of great recognition throughout the island. Throughout St. Thomas, St. Croix, it was playing, and the radio stations heavy. At the time, Dean Pan was living in Miami too. He was working out a Guitar Center. So Dan Carlian would come there to buy his Pro Tools and his equipment and whatever programs he need and stuff like that. And Dean Pan gave him a copy of the album, and he listened to the album, and from then he contact me and said, listen, I want to do some work with you. I was like, who this? He said, Dan Carlian. I said, who Dan Carlian? I start listing out the tune name. This Dan Carlian? The man say, yeah man, me. I said, wow. It's a blessing to talk to you, man. You do so much great works. I love all the works you do, and it was just a great feeling. And he said, listen, I want to do an album with you, you know. He wasn't even talking about just one song. He was saying, listen, I want to do an album with you. So I was like, wow. So he sent me the rhythms. It was like 13 rhythms. And I went through the first rhythm. The rhythm was tough. I went to the second rhythm, and that rhythm was the rhythm of love and affection. So we sent it to Dan after I recorded the song, and Dan was like amazed. He was like, listen, I need you to come to Jamaica. I need you to come down here. I want you to come and let's do some real work. Come and record the album in my studio. So I was like, ready. He sent for me to Jamaica, and it was like history. It was just finding myself and reconnecting with the people that, you know, know me from nowhere, you know what I mean, know me from nothing, you understand? And reconnecting with them meaning coming back home to the Virgin Islands and showing the people that, you know, pressure in Ghana is the same old pressure, you know, nothing ain't changed. We see him in Pueblo the other day, you know, he went Kmart, you know what I mean, nothing don't change, and nothing has ever changed. It's just that the music just keep getting, I get more wiser, and we sing more things about what we learn across the world. And definitely coming back home was a great thing for me, because I get to acknowledge a lot of what was really happening in the community, and you know, get to really set my foundation back again. You know, at the time when I decided to do that, I linked up with TP, of course, and me and TP decided we're going to work on an album. I said, why not? Let's do it, you know. So I would fly back and forth to St. Croix and record the album. And it was just a special moment when, you know, he played the rhythm for me, and I was like, yeah, that rhythm, they sound happy, just making me feel happy, you know. And the vibe just hit me. I just started to sing without just no lyrics, anything. I just started to sing on the rhythm. So nice, so nice, so nice. I just keep singing it repetitively, and I say, you know something, I'm going to turn this into a Virgin Islands song. I'm going to say, Virgin Islands, so nice. You know, I think the people is going to be proud. They're going to restore pride if I sing Virgin Islands nice. I could have sing we in the party, you know. I could have sing we on the beach, we drinking mojito, you know, because the rhythm, it carries that happy feeling. It makes you feel, it feels Caribbean, it feels like palm trees, you know. But I decided to reconnect with my history and the song, reconnect with the people and restore pride in them with the music. When I create the song, the tourist board wasn't on my mind at all. You know, it wasn't, I was like the people, you know, I was more like the people is who I go into. This song belongs to the people. This is a song to restore the people pride, you know. And of course, when the song released, people is calling me like, listen, the tourist board need to pick up this song. And I was getting calls from all over the place, and then I started to realize, I was like, okay, well, it probably will be a good song to promote the island, you know what I mean? So, you know, shortly after, I got a call to do the ambassador event in Miami, and that's where me and the commissioner, we talked, and she said she would like to have a meeting with me when we get back to St. Thomas, and it went well, you know, and I'm giving thanks there. I'm grateful to Jah, you know. Yeah, because I could truly look and see that, everything was supposed to happen, because I was supposed to work hard. I was supposed to do everything that I did the way I did it to get this far. And, I'm going to continue doing my best to represent the Virgin Islands. You know what I mean? Virgin Islands is my home and my passion, and, everything for me is VI, and the music is worldwide, and everywhere we go, we chant Virgin Islands nice. And, even so great that I have this song in my catalog to represent the country. Before I just had songs, love songs, reality songs. But now I have a song to really sing when I go across the world and represent the country, which is a step, which gives me a chip on my shoulder too. But I'm grateful for that, yeah. To Jah.
Send Thomas and send John and send Dry. Nothing can come between us but the waters that divide, yeah. Even though we're just a few square miles, I travel around the world with Virgin Island pride, yeah. A lot of people still going through strife, and still we live at